Hey guys, sorry about that. So I didn't want to cut it off like in a rush, so we're just going to do what I got next. So we went to Barnes and Noble. I've been reading a lot more and going through a lot more books. So I got 3 books because it was kind of a hard choice. So I'll show you this one first. So this book is, when you go to Starbucks in Barnes & Noble, they typically have like a stack of books there. It's all the same title. And it's, instead of paying whatever its normal price is, it's only $5 if you buy something at the Starbucks. So I always get those because I always end up finding a book that maybe I wouldn't have read, or maybe it's a book I think somebody else will enjoy. For $5, you can't beat it. And the retail price of this book is $17. So the book is called The Saturday Night Ghost Club. It says it's a fiction book. Normally I tell you if it's a teen fiction. It doesn't say that it is a teen fiction, but it is about teenagers, so I'm wondering if it might be. But the last teen fiction that I got from the $5 section at Barnes & Noble, Starbucks, it was really good, so I can't complain. But this one is about this kid who befriends 2 siblings, and they initiate him into the Saturday Night Ghost Club, and they just go on to they try to uncover mysteries, and it's like a ghost hunting club, and obviously something happens. So I haven't read it yet. It was going to be a relatively quick read, but hopefully it's a good one. So that's that, and it's by Craig Davidson, in case anybody's interested. So the next one that I got is this. This one is The Way Home. Hold on, let me see. There's a sticker on here. Trying to move the sticker gingerly. 2 novellas from the world of The Last Unicorn, The Way Home. So I think there's 2 stories in here. I'm reading 2 books right now because one is pretty deep and I need a break from it, and then I'll switch off to this more lighthearted one. So I'm reading one called Bluebird, and I'm reading The Last Unicorn. So this is the second part of The Last Unicorn, and this one's a hardcover. I wish my Last Unicorn one was hardcover, but it's called The Way Home. And The Last Unicorn is one of fantasy's most revered classics, beloved by generations of readers, and with millions of copies in print. Revisiting the world of that novel, Beagle's long-awaited Hugo and Nubella award-winning 2 Hearts introduced the irrepressible Suze on a quest to save her village from a griffin, and explored the bond she formed with unforgettable characters like the wise and wonderful Molly Grew and Schmedrick the Magician. In this never-before-published Suze, the events of 2 Hearts are years behind its narrator, but a perilous journey lies ahead of her in a story that is at once a tender meditation of love and loss and a lesson in finding your true self. The Way Home is sufficed with Beagle's wisdom. Okay, so this is the second part of The Last Unicorn. Suze. Oh, it's 2. There's 2 stories in here. 2 Hearts and Suze. 2 novellas from the world of The Last Unicorn. So this should be interesting. I'm hoping it's good. Because what I've been liking about reading, because I've seen the animation of The Last Unicorn, so what I've been liking about reading the book version of it, there are things that have been obviously people are oh, the books are always better. What I'm liking is that there are some differences, and I can I understand why they did certain things for the film from what I've read. I'm only halfway through the book, but I can appreciate it. So I'm looking forward to this one when the time comes. Then this next one, I didn't realize how many was in its series, and I do not believe I'm going to go down that rabbit hole, but I believe that this is what's been based off of the actual play, which I absolutely adore. So this is Wicked, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West. It has sold more than 5 million copies. More than 5 million copies in print. Volume 1 in the Wicked Years. So there's like 10 books. They had 1 or 2 of them while I was there. It says, fall under a wicked spell. Read the books of Gregory Maguire. Son of a Witch, Volume 2 in the Wicked Years. And each one is a different story from a different character. A Lion Among Men is about the Cowardly Lion. Out of Oz is the Return of Dorothy. The Next Queen of Heaven as the new millennium approaches. Clocked by a Catholic Statuette. Mrs. Lenotina. So there's like, each one is a different like character. So I'm hoping that this stands alone. But I mean, if I can find the others like for cheap. Like I said, I wasn't planning on buying this book. But when I saw it, I was like, oh, well, because I was looking for something a little bit more lighthearted, because I've been reading a lot of like more in-depth or like true crime and like little things that are a little bit more darker. I mean, it's called Wicked, so I mean, I should have figured, but you know what I mean. Like, this is more fantasy, so that's why I picked it up. And like I said, I love the play, so I believe that this one is actually based off of that. So I think that's where they got the idea for the play, is by this book, because of how popular it is. But it's a nice sized book. But yeah, but I remember seeing this cover and it being really popular a few years ago, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the play. But yeah, so got that too, because like I said, I've been going through books pretty quickly. I'm just reading again. Like I said, I think it's called Bluebird I'm reading, and I'm reading The Last Unicorn right now, so I am halfway through both of those books. And yeah, but I do love it. But anyway, so that was the last of the goodies that I picked up. I'm so excited because I didn't expect to find this either. I really just wanted the $5 book. I'm not going to lie to you. I was just looking forward to getting myself a $5 book, and then I found these 2 books, and I was like, well, I have to. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. I will see you in the next one, guys. Take care. Bye.